Good morning, Sunseeker friends, and welcome to this general timeless reading. We have, as ever, three cards for you, three sets of cards. We have got the first set of cards with the Angelite crystal. We've got the second set of cards, which is the Azurite crystal, and then we have the third set of cards, which is with the Celestine crystal. So, as I say that, this is a general reading. We've got a tarot card, we've got a spiritual message card, and then we've got a pocket witch oracle card as well, just to spice things up a little bit for you. So please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like information about me and private readings, please head over to sunseekertarot.com. And the backdrop is a work in progress at the moment. I was inspired by another tarot reading over on YouTube as well. But please do make your selection for card 1, 2, or 3 and just scroll down and click the link in the comments to the corresponding card. And I will see you on the other side. You've chosen card set number 1, which was with the Angelite crystal. So let's see what this has got in store for you today. So starting as ever with the tarot card. So here we have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card often represents duality. It also represents decisions. And yeah, just kind of like we've got the guardian angel there as well. Obviously, it's a scene represented from the Garden of Eden rather. So we do have some good things happening, and also there's just some things to be aware of. We've also got the mountain in the background, which represents that there may be one or two difficult elements ahead, but generally it is a really good card in terms of decisions to be made, or kind of like that there's a real connection with somebody. As I say, it might not just be really straightforward, it might just be a couple of things to be aware of. And also the clouds do represent that you don't have the full knowledge about this situation at the moment, but nevertheless it is a choice to be made. It's a connection with somebody, and yeah, just generally about duality. Okay, so let's just see what the spirit message card of the day is for you today. So this says, thoughts create your reality. So we might be going through a period of where we're thinking that should we be doing this, and I've got a good idea about doing this. And what this card is kind of like representing is that you need to turn those thoughts and manifest them into reality. So if you've got something that's going on in your mind and you've been thinking about it for a while, the only way that you're going to actually see if it's going to work is to put it into reality and to bring it to the surface and get it out there. So I seem to feel that from these cards today, it's all about creativity and perhaps kind of like a choice. I mean, obviously, that I suppose in that respect that you've maybe been making a choice recently to kind of like just to keep your thoughts, internalize them a little bit more. So this card is really now saying that it's time to get out there to put those thoughts into a creative idea. And then finally, we've got the Pocket Oracle card, and this card is saying no need to worry. So in other words, the universe has got your back. You've no need to worry because things will turn out. It's just one of those cycles that what will be, but you don't need to worry. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of comfort, and yeah, something to think of during the day. I hope you've enjoyed that little insight, and please do head over to sunseekertarot.com. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. So you've chosen card set number 2, which was with this little azurite crystal, one of my favourite crystals. And as I said before, I think most of them are my favourites, so we're on to a good thing there. So let's see what the cards have got in store for you. And remember that this is a general timeless reading. So whenever you're referring to this, then it represents you in that moment of time whenever you watch the video. So let's just start with the tarot card for today. Okay, this one really does come up quite a lot in the readings that I do. And we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about abundance. And here we've got somebody who's obviously got more abundance than the other two people who's asking for help. And we've also got the scales. So the scales represent balance. It also represents karma. Pentacles, as I've already mentioned, represents abundance, whether or not that's money, that it's resource, it's something in the kind of like in the material world. And obviously what this card is asking for is for you just to share some of that abundance. As I say, it doesn't necessarily mean money, just with others, because that's the karmic cycle, because whatever you put out in the universe will come back as well. So as I say, it's not necessarily about money, it's maybe just giving you time, maybe to help somebody or to help a charity project, something like that. Yeah, so it's just kind of like good things will happen if you're good to other people. So let's see what the spiritual message card of the day is. And this is take responsibility for your actions. So this card kind of like is saying that you've got to kind of like stand up and be really proud and be really confident of the actions that you have to take. Sometimes we have to take decisions that aren't always at the time going to suit everybody, but nevertheless, sometimes just actions have to be made or actions have to be taken, and it's got not going to go down well with everybody. However, like I've said before, the universe is all about karmic reaction. So whatever happens, whatever you send out, will come back to you in one way or another. Okay, so sometimes it's maybe, you know, kind of like you've just got to kind of like stand up and defend yourself, and it is going to be for the greater good. So finally, we've got the Pocket Oracle card, and here is not the right time. So this is an interesting one. So perhaps you've been thinking of a project, maybe you've got a big decision to make. Okay, what this is saying is that perhaps that's not quite the right time for this to proceed at the moment. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board, maybe just go through a period of reflection, and again, maybe seek solace in meditation, or if you're religious, then maybe seek solace within within your prayers in your religion, just maybe to fine tune something. But this card is definitely saying that whatever you were thinking of doing, an action that you're possibly going to do, then it's not quite the right time. So that possibly kind of like contradicts that spiritual message card where it's saying to take responsibility for your actions. So maybe contradiction isn't the right word, but where we're saying take responsibility for your actions, what the other card is saying is it's not the right time to actually do what you thought was going to be done, and that's why you've then got to kind of like change your plan, and then maybe, as I said before, maybe it's letting somebody down initially, but it's for the greater good. So possibly not a straightforward the last two cards, but if you get where I'm coming from, it's saying that you might just need to take a different path, because originally what you had planned, it's just not the right time in the universe to put that out there. Okay, I hope that's made some sort of sense. Do take the advice and guidance as you see fit. Please do like like the video and subscribe to the channel, and please do head over to sunseekertarot.com if you'd like to know information about any private readings. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. You've chosen card set number 3, which was with the Celestine Crystal. And let's start with the tarot card to see what advice and guidance the cards have to offer for you today. So the first one is a magnificent one. It is the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot going on with this. He is looking to the right, which kind of like indicates that he's looking to the future, but also just note that he seems to have one eye in the present moment as well. He's surrounded by absolute abundance. Obviously, if you recall, Pentacles does represent abundance. There's a sign of Taurus there as well. And if I would have chosen this card, that's great because I'm a Taurus. We've got the castle in the background, and again, that often represents abundance. It represents stability. And also, we're surrounded very much by nature as well. So kings usually represent maturity. So if there's been a project or there's been something going on in relation to abundance, and again, these are things within the material world, then again, this represents that has come to fruition because the King of Pentacles is the very top card in the suit of Pentacles. So there's nothing further. It's kind of like you've mastered. You've gone through all the cycles, all of the different other cards, and the King represents kind of like maturity, knowledge. So again, I just feel as though that this is something that's going to happen in terms of abundance one way or another. That's going to be really fruitful, and it's been kind of like a long time waiting, because obviously if we start with the suit of Pentacles, we start at the Ace and we go all the way through to the King of Pentacles. So yes, it's a beautiful card, and again, this just kind of like represents that something good is coming your way in terms of it could be a project, and there's going to be some sort of reward as well for the hard work that you've put into it. So let's see what the spiritual message card of the day is. Very nice card as well. You are here for a reason. So again, this maybe just identifies and just confirms the first tarot card, is that you're here for a reason, that these ideas, this project that you've been working on, something that you've been working on, yeah, it's kind of like your calling, and yeah, it's all is good in other words. Yeah, just know and believe in yourself. I guess that's what that card is saying. And then finally, we've got the Pocket Oracle card. And again, as if we didn't need any more reaffirmation, this says that you're going in the right direction. So again, absolutely brilliant set of cards here. And again, just have faith and trust in the universe, and know that whatever you're doing at the moment, you're going in the right direction, and you're headed for a success in a project, or something kind of like material world, abundance wise. So yeah, those cards very nicely connect with each other. I hope that's made some sort of sense for you. It really means a lot if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel, and please do head over to sunseekertarot.com if you'd like a private reading, or you'd just like to find out a little bit more, and I will see you very, very soon.